It is Wednesday night in Calgary, and it is the Final Four at the Home Hardware Canadian Mixed Doubles Championship here in Southern Alberta. 35 teams started, and only 4 remain. Trying to curl it in, get a piece of the button for the win, and she rolls, and she does it. Earlier today, we witnessed some of the best shots in the bubble, and now the seating is set. The only unbeaten duo stumbled this afternoon, so too did the multiple Scotties and Brier champs. The teams of Muyres and Einarson Gushue will have to take the long road to get to the final. The 3-4 page playoff from the Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Championship next. How good is this? The final night will be tomorrow night at Winsport Arena. We will crown Team Canada. 4 teams remain. This is a winner go home. Einarson Gushue versus Walker and Muyres. Earlier today, we wrapped up that round of 8 and then the page seeding this afternoon, and the big winners were Morris, Schwiemann, and Sahadak and Lott. So they qualify for the 1-2 page playoff game. And as we check the bracket, they have a chance to go right to the final, the winner of that game. Our feature, well, that's the 3-4, and this is your final life. You win, you move on to the semifinal. You lose, though, and you are officially done. Come on inside Winsport Arena. Glad you're watching our coverage. Brian Mudrick joined by Kathy Gushue, and it was kind of one of those days. Starting the day, it was Walker and Muyres looking pretty good, undefeated, but it's funny how this game can change just like that.
Well, this is called playoff time, and so having a wonderful round robin gets you into this, but if you don't play, you've got 2 great teams tonight. Somebody's going home.
And one of those teams, Einarson and Gushue and Kerry, has a chance for 2 gold medals in the bubble. Won the Scotties, now teaming up with Brad Gushue. You would think the 3 Brier championship, she's got 2 Scotties titles. You put them together and it should be brilliant. Sometimes you don't know, but it's worked out so far.
Well, it has. You know, Brad Gushue always talks about they didn't have as much experience. They don't know the mixed doubles game. They don't know each other very well, to be honest. And what he has said has got them so far is they go toe-to-toe with any shooter in this field. But today, earlier, they played a mixed doubles specialist team and couldn't go toe-to-toe with the strategy. It's another mixed doubles team tonight.
So we know Kirk Muyres, Laura Walker won it all back in 2018, so they know what it takes. They know this thing comes with pressure, but they have to find a way to bounce back now.
Well, and it really is one of those games that you have to just put behind you from word go. Kirk Muyres struggled with draw weight. He's made so many great shots this week and really left Laura with very little. You park that and you move forward.
Pretty crazy, undefeated to start today, and now they have to win to move on, as we're pretty excited. We got the 3-4 and the 1-2 page playoff game. First rock coming
next.
up. Well, next.
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 Hard!
Kirk Muyres.
Hard, Laura!
They're down by 1 and 8. Bang, roll it, clip it, up. Wow, what a shot.
Wow! Wow, curl!
By the guard, has to curl up. Gotta move the yellow enough, tap it, and it is 1, and it is 2.
The Home Hardware Canadian Mixed Doubles Championship is brought to you by Scotties, Sponge Towels, Purex and Cashmere, proud sponsors of Canadian curling for 40 years, by OK Tire and BKT Tires, by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada, and by Home Hardware. Here's how.
On and off, it's got to be close. Gary Einarson. Can they score the 5? The bump, the tap, the red goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Gary Einarson. Try the double.
Whoa! On the red one here.
Gets 1, gets 2. No horn necessary.
A great shot by Kerry.
She's made a lot of great shots in her young career. The 2-time Scotties champion trying to win a gold medal in this discipline. It is time to meet the teams. Brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. And Kerry will throw rocks 1 and 5. Brad Gushue rocks 2, 3, and 4. They will throw the Redstones in our feature matchup. Meantime, it is Laura Walker, bronze medal at the Scotties, rocks 1 and 5. Kirk Muyres, bronze at the Brier. He'll throw rocks 2, 3, and 4. And they will throw the Yellowstones because of their record coming in. They earned hammer in this game. They also got to select their rock color, and they picked the yellow rocks. There's the setup for mixed doubles. Team with hammer, back 4, the centerline guard. So to kick things off, it is indeed Carrie Einarson, and the key for both teams, Kathy, parking a loss, put it in the rearview mirror, and get going here quickly.
Well, and it's interesting, you've already mentioned that Laura and Kirk had the option to choose, and they chose yellow. And what that meant is that for Brad and Carrie, they were on this sheet earlier and threw red stones, so they get a chance to play with the same rocks that they played with earlier. They traded one out
It's there.
from Alpha, but otherwise they get the same stones, and you can choose to pick your own stones to take something away from your opponent. But in the case of Laura and Kirk, they said, no, we want yellow, and we don't care that Brad and Carrie threw red on the same sheet earlier today.
And all 4 players competed in the bubble, the Scotties, the Brier, respectively. The top-end teams, like all these players, have the book on these rocks, so they should have a pretty good scouting report coming in.
T-line, wait.
Room right now. There it goes.
And I do think one of the reasons that Laura
T-line.
and Kirk chose yellow is they have 2 wins on this sheet with yellow stones against John Epping and Lisa Weigel in the playoffs, and Selena Negevin and Reed Carruthers in the round robin. So 2 very good teams.
Very nice.
And would have been tested on some shot making.
I did.
What is that, full 4?
Added at the end, but I think that line's okay if we sweep it early.
As long as I brush down, I think you're laughing.
Okay.
Nice shot. Are you splitting center line?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, some pretty big numbers for Brad this afternoon in that loss.
Weight's close, Brad.
Felt like it was there.
And Kadriana Sahadak, Colton Lott, maybe
Line's
not
good.
names at home that you're familiar with,
Okay.
but
Let it curl.
Kadriana is a mixed doubles
Okay, let it
specialist.
curl.
Colton Lott, a
Line's
2-time
good.
Canadian junior champ.
No bounce
And they
though with
really
this
work
line.
hard at this format, and it's
Play the
paying
weight.
off in the results for them.
And they played it a long time. That's
Good.
the other thing, is the experience of when
Like to draw
to
in here,
go
tap
and
this
when
one.
to blow
that
things
draw.
up.
Yeah.
Interesting in your comments and listening to
Okay,
Kirk
room
and to
right now.
Laura, you would think maybe, you know,
It's
one
close.
game a day is
Easy
nice. You
early.
can rebound, get some
Line
rest
work
in,
if you
but they
can.
were looking forward to the grind of
It's
this
good.
day, weren't they?
Well, they are. You know, if you're playing team and it's 10 ends, it's a lot to ask somebody to play 3 games a day, but it's only 5 rocks, it's only 8 ends. The games are about an hour and a half, and so they're struggling with 1 game a day to feel like you're on a roll and you have a feel for the ice. So teams looking forward to playing all 3.
Can you play like a hack waiter?
How much separation is there?
Well, the intensity was an issue for Brad Gushue at the Brier. He said we had to find it within ourselves, and they looked very lackadaisical this afternoon. This is a Canadian championship. You need to find that in yourself. And draw weight precision, it was bouncing off, not quite getting to the right spots that cost them earlier.
I'd say so. Might be a little fresh.
Yeah. Yep. Whoa. Yep, yep, yep. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Clean, clean, curl. Clean. Yep.
Nice.
Same thing. Nose it.
Yeah, try to keep the yellows.
Well,
both
for
up there,
Kirk
daughter.
and Laura,
I
it
think I
was
like
not a
this.
vintage outing for them, so scoring early will really help feel to them like they've got their momentum back. And draw weight, we talked about Kirk's struggles. He had not in the round robin struggled, but he did earlier today, and that was a challenge.
Keys to the game brought to you by Purex Bathroom Tissue, an obvious choice for Western Canadians for over 95 years.
Close. Yep. Hard. Hard, Laura. Whoa, whoa.
Kirk
Roll
Muyres
it a
trying
bit,
to
roll
move
the
some
yellow,
rocks
roll the yellow.
around.
Which one?
2 yellows spinning, and shot stone still Einarson Gushue back button.
Yep.
Top button.
You like the in or the out? I remember he played the in, so. Just give you 2 or 3 feet more, eh?
Are you playing the in?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of movements because one of your players or your teammates wants to be behind the tee line where the rocks are being thrown in case they have to sweep, and then you want to make a call, and then do you want a sweeper or do you want someone to hold the broom? Every team is different. They all have their different choices, and it's finding that comfortable setting within yourselves.
Line's good.
Wait's there.
Well then, it's going to need to curl a bit, Carrie. It's going to need to curl. Other side if you need to sweep. Needs a curl.
We don't need it.
Okay.
I think it just grabbed
It
there.
did, just in the 8-foot.
It picks. Sorry, Brad.
Yeah.
What do you think, Laura?
Probably still would have.
Still that?
Well, it would have been the button, but.
Could freeze.
Yeah. Get one in there. They probably will still have that, but
Yeah.
this might spill out of there.
And they'll make that double. It kind of sucks.
Hmm?
What do you think?
How much do you have of this one? Like, could you ever kind of sit here and at least move that, or no?
I don't mind that if I could ever get that one off the back of the button.
Like, if you just kind of go like this and at least spill us a bit?
It's pretty tight to do that, though, but it might be there.
I mean, we could just make this, and then they probably have, like, if they draw, I'll always have that. I don't know. What do you
Yeah,
what do
I
you
like
see?
that. I like that a lot. I might be able to actually get that
You
going.
might get a little lucky and get the back, yeah?
Yeah, I like it. And if we sit there, it's pretty good. If they get a draw, and then you might have a little
I think if we
slack.
sit there, then I'm always going to have something, right?
Yeah, if we show them a bit on this side, it's not bad because it's always pulling this way.
Yeah.
It's not bad right now. It's just we're gonna have to make the next one for sure. Yep. Hard, Laura. Hard. Whoa.
Clips the red,
Nice, Kirk.
and shot stone now, Walker Muyres.
Pretty good. A little roll inside. Yep.
Yeah, I'm thinking like right there, like with a hack.
I aimed all the way out here.
Okay.
Yeah. For what it's worth. So I think you can go a little bit more.
So we're going to provide you with updates here all night long. Kadriana Sahadak, Colton Lott, Yellowstones, John Morris, Daniel Schmiemann, Redstones. This is the 1-2 page playoff game. Winner straight to the final. Loser drops to the semifinal. And it was the draw to the button, so hammer to Sahadak Lott in this first end.
Well, she's got an opportunity for 2, but I'm right behind where she is throwing. And the stone that she needs to make contact with is completely buried.
Oh.
So has to get really tight to the guard.
No.
And if she can, and make
Really
contact, can remove the
needs to
shot
curl.
stone and lie 2. But this is not curling.
One red.
So a steal for Schmiemann Morris. And Kadriana made a fantastic draw earlier today to ensure a win and to move on
Gotta go.
into the Final Four.
Hard, Carrie. You gotta go.
Touch draw shot.
Hard.
Back to our feature.
Hard.
Without
Gotta
hammer,
go
Carrie
hard.
Einarson
Hard.
from the word go. Get it by that guard. Barely. They paper it.
Yep.
Make contact and roll in, and they lied to, and that was so close to wrecking. Wow.
Good.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, just it was minimum.
No, just wound up in
I
the
just threw it
hole,
well.
but
Thanks.
afraid frushing.
Hard. Stay on it. Yep.
And I bet you Mayor Burchard clapping somewhere, watching their skip get some sweeping in, her front end on her regular team.
I think that's exactly what you're going to get.
Well, and it just rolled that little bit too far or not far enough. So in the gap, an opportunity for the
I
double
like that.
for 2.
Yeah.
Normal weight on the nose.
Yeah.
Or we take a broom head 2 or more, or 1 or 2 or more.
And Laura, very experienced in this discipline as well. She's won every color playing in this championship. She played with Jeff, her husband, losing the final in 2016 to Peterman Gallant. The bronze in 2019 with Kirk, and they won that gold together in 2018, winning a world bronze as well. And they beat that year for gold Lott and Sahadak, so some familiar names here in the Final Four. So a chance for 2. Final stone here in 1. trying to play the double.
Weight's nice, Laura. Weight's nice.
Yep. Yes!
And now it's Kirk Muyres to hold it. Hold the line, make the double, and they'll jam shooter spinning.
Good throw, Laura. One red.
And a steal. Brad Gushue, Carrie Einarson on the board as we're underway.
Thanks, I thought I
It is a
called it on.
3-4 Page game on TSN. Welcome back inside beautiful Winsport Arena, home to Hockey Canada, and we're very excited to crown Team Canada. That will be tomorrow night, the gold medal game. Winner to represent our country in Aberdeen, Scotland on May 17th. And we'll try qualify Canada into the upcoming Olympic Games in China. And it all begins February 2nd from the upcoming Worlds. 7 teams will qualify. China is in as host, and then a last chance Bonspiel will round out the field of 10.
Good. Feels nice.
Line's good. If anything, line's a hair tight. Yep. Keep it out there a bit. Line's good now.
Weight's nice.
Yep.
T-line.
Whoa. Whoa, stay with it.
T-line.
You know, the way this
Stay
team
with
was
it.
looking,
Little heavy.
they had a chance to
Stay
run the
with it.
table, go undefeated. It's only happened
T-line,
once.
back button, T-line.
And that was the gold medal Joanne
T-line.
Courtney, Reed Carruthers back in 2017. They were perfect in
Beauty.
winning the gold.
Very nice. Way to go.
Good judge.
But now in covering one of these front to back, Kathy, I can see how hard that is to go undefeated
Yeah.
and to win something like this, because the unpredictability in mixed doubles is pretty evident in every game and every end.
Weight's close.
Line's good. Wait only. Room.
Brad said after the
Whoa.
last game that he felt that
Line's
he
good.
and Carrie could
Wait's
go to a
close.
completely
Whoa,
different
it'll work,
level
bitch.
if they played it a lot.
Hey, what'll work?
But there haven't been a lot of opportunities.
curl.
They indicated at the end of last year that they were interested
curl.
in playing, but
Yep,
because
go,
of
go,
what's
go, go,
happened
go,
in
go,
our
go,
world
go.
this
Yep,
year,
yep, yep,
anything
yep.
that would have
Good.
given them an opportunity to practice before this event was canceled, like most of the team events were.
Line's
And to
good.
add to that, too, I mean, you look at Brad and his team, they have been
Wait's
chasing
close.
the dream of
Line's good.
winning the
Room if anything
Briars,
right
getting
now.
back to the Olympics as a team. Of course,
Little bit of room still.
himself
Yeah,
winning
wait.
that Olympic gold back in 2006, but with
T-line.
this group of guys.
line's
So
close.
you put so
T-line,
much effort
top
on the
button.
team game,
Close.
Yes.
and you're
Yep.
chasing
Top forward, top
sponsorship
button.
dollars as well, and you're trying to
Yeah.
create the most,
Yep, 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 yep.
I guess, finances or funding you can. And
Yes.
it's a lot. And a guy right next door that seems to be pretty content in doing it is John Morris, as he's really decided to focus on the mixed doubles discipline.
Or do you want to corner freeze that one you just put there?
I don't mind coring that right now.
Okay. That'd be
Okay.
what? Full 8?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice sheet.
Yeah. Great throw.
Thanks.
Just had to-
Should be close.
Close, Brad.
Line's good. Let's play the weight. Line's good right now. Needs to work a bit. Line's good as long as you don't bounce. Line's good. Line's good. Line's good. Good, good, good.
Good.
So rocks piling up, shot stone, still Walker Muyres.
I like this, but I don't like it if you ever chap off here.
Yeah.
Do you want to try to bump this and spill this a little to here?
Yeah, sure.
Just kind of move this around a bit.
Okay.
Back button, back 4.
I like it. Yep. Give you close to the same and just sweep it.
Yeah.
And the reason that she doesn't like this is that if you bounce off here at all, you give your opponent an opportunity to play the thin double and get
more.
rid of your shot
good.
stone.
Line's good.
And so trying to
close.
play the tap on the
Weight's
other
good.
side, raise their own in,
back 4.
and maybe out into the open a
4.
little bit.
Whoa.
Just back 4.
Whoa. Close.
Just
Yep.
back 4.
Yep.
T-line now.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
And just releasing that yellow stone. Now top 4.
I think so, yeah. I mean, it's like
Okay.
that.
Yep. Okay. Just watch the shooter and get the shooter. Take away an in off if possible.
I think now that they're unlocked, Brad just trying to come down on the nose and get as much of the yellow stone that he can. So we would go red, yellow.
It'd be nice if it only comes back to there.
Right on the button.
Yeah.
After 3.
Nice throw.
Thanks.
Good way.
Just get him to stop moving that camera for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Easy. Whoa. Close. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Shooter. Good.
Too much going on
Pick a
for
stone,
Carey.
Carey.
Good.
It's good.
Well, the key was rolling the shooter over, but because he caught it thin with that weight, it was rolling for sure. Just didn't want to set something up.
So he said if they drew one in here and we run it, he didn't.
Oh, I thought he
Yeah.
said he might run it.
Yeah. You like this?
Yeah.
Line's good.
Weight's close. Probably a
Line's
little light.
good.
I'm a little light.
Go ahead then.
I'm like
Line's
tight
good.
guard.
Okay, leave it then. Line's good.
Kirk judging a ton
Yeah,
of these
take
at
guard.
the Briar as he
Not even.
joined
halfway.
Matt Dunstone's
Just let it
team,
stop.
winning that bronze medal,
Okay.
and really enjoying that front end roll.
I think you need out here, to be honest, Carey, because we just want to guard this path. Like if you stop it right there, that takes away the draw.
Okay.
The only way to get to is to get to the button. And so trying to place a stone anywhere on that
Like, I
outside,
don't think
closer
there's
to
ever too
here's
much risk of
how.
being too wide.
Just might be quite fresh out there.
Yeah, it might be a little fresh. I think just try and throw top 12 weight, and then if it's 6 feet slow, you stop 6 feet short. But as long as we're out there far enough, we're good.
For those at home not familiar, when they say fresh, what are they implying?
It's just a path that there haven't been any rocks down, and so the pebble's going to be a lot more crisp, and it can be a little bit slower as you sort of break a wave, if you will, if you think about it, a rock running on water.
Holding. Room down. Yep. Yep.
So trying to plug up the intern draw.
Stay out there. That'll do. Good shot.
Wide and soft. That's about all we got, eh?
Yep.
It's amazing. All those
Really
rocks,
gonna have to work
just
it in
one
there.
option to
Yes.
try and get in there for another one.
Well,
I
and
would
she's
say,
going to have to throw it soft, so sort of lob it
Figure out how you
out of her
throw it.
hand and hope that it just gets by the guard and then
literally
swings almost as if you have no rotation.
With hack and just let it fall out of your hand. I know that's not helping you make shots going forward, but
Give it a go.
So way out there in the weeds, and Kirk Muyres trying to carve it in. Final stone, one for sure.
All right, Kirk.
It keeps coming, and a little bit more, maybe a little bit
Hard,
more.
Kirk.
Can
Hard,
she
Kirk.
get it in there for the second shot stone?
great
What
try.
an effort. And I think
gosh,
she's
she
got
got
it.
it.
Wow.
I think you got it.
Yes, I think so too, Kirk.
Yeah, she did. Good shot.
What an unbelievable shot.
What a
Laura
wonderful
Walker.
throw.
I actually literally tried to exactly say like.
I think she lined up the broom halfway to Saskatchewan, and somehow that curled in and found its way to the 4-foot and good enough to score 2. Man, if it's that kind of game, we are in for a good one as Walker and Muyres lead. That was a fabulous draw. Didn't even know if it was there, but she found a way. Laura Walker coming in to pick up her 2. So a 2-1 advantage over Einarson and Gushue. So here in the third end, throwing the Red Stones hammer back to the 3-time Brier champ and the 2-time Scotties champ.
Good shot, Laura. Well done.
That was right. Like you said, when I let it go
Yeah,
just
just
enough.
a little light.
Do you think that kick's okay?
Right next to it or just around it, I think.
Where is that top 8?
What?
Top 8?
Yeah, they're like 3/4 in the 4-foot.
Okay. Edge of a 12 here, hey?
Meantime, the 1-2 page playoff game, Schmiemann, Morris, Sahadak, and Lott. And Morris and Schmiemann a 1-0 advantage, and a lot of rocks around the 4-foot and the button, Kathy?
And it is a Morris Schmiemann stone that is locked in. Kadriana looking to move a lot of different stones to try to move it off the lid.
So Kadriana Sahadak, final stone. Colton Lott off the brush, and just not to be, she'll wreck out front. So all those stones leads to a steal of 1 and a 2-0 advantage. Their 14th stolen end in this competition for Morris and Schmiemann.
Line's close, but I'd like to go.
Go ahead, line's good.
Wait's good.
Yep.
T-line.
Okay, room. Close. Yep. Yep. Hard! Hard! You still got it, Kirk. Hard! Hard!
Shoot. I was a little soft with it, but...
Everything to me with watching theirs.
Is there room for me to roll there, Carrie?
It just stops.
Yeah.
Like curls and stops.
I
so
agree.
I think let's just.
And I kept a brush down, like, and it still went.
Yeah.
So.
And you were all the way to it, right?
You're
Okay.
close. Might rub ours a bit, but
Okay. Yep. Hard. Whoa. Whoa. Close. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
And a tiny little flip inside for Brad.
Well, one of the keys we talked about before this game for Lauren Kirk was to score early, to kind of park that earlier game, and not a very good score. I keep a chart of big shots, and I had written down before she threw no real shot for 2 because it was over buried. We talk about releases and teams that set them, like Rachel Homans, to run straight. In this case, she utilized what she has in her toolkit. One of them is a soft release, so throws it way out there, lets the ice take it, and some directional sweeping from Kirk. Brilliant weight, used the finish.
Oh, great try.
Even Kirk was surprised.
Well, this one's out.
Yeah, the key shot brought to you by Laura Walker, mom of Liam, and wife of Jeff. That was a great shot.
How thin is it?
yeah,
How thin?
It's pretty thin.
Okay.
Just to go into it.
Okay.
But we probably want to hit a little hair higher to.
Do you
roll
like
up.
this better than a hack weight hit and roll?
That's good too. But they
No,
might
oh
just
no,
try.
I was thinking hack on the outturn on the shot rock.
Yeah, we could do that. I don't mind that either.
Now let's go. Let's play this. Let's play your shot. Like a quarter rock?
Yeah. Like he might just have the run on his, but
Yeah. He's going to leave a guard. Is it a quarter rock?
yeah.
Okay.
And Brad verifying where, in the absence of going down there, needs to know if he's going to yell for sweeping, where he needs to hit.
Whoa. Whoa. Shoot her, shoot her, shoot her, shoot her.
Okay.
What do you think? Or is there another shot here that I'm not seeing?
I don't see one. I mean, unless you want to just come right here.
Yeah. What do you think?
I'm good with either.
I
Like
think probably the double.
okay. It's pretty thin.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about a quarter, I think.
Yeah,
You good with this?
I am. Yeah. What turn you throwing?
Out turn.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna get a millimeter tonight.
Yeah, I think I can hold it for you here. You got it, Kirk. Take your time.
So he's suggesting with this kind of weight, not a lot of movement then?
There will be virtually none, and it has to hit it very thin.
Hard.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yes.
On,
yes.
off, and now on, and then the double,
Kirk.
the roll in, and just like that, the lie to.
Shoot.
Well, his
okay.
is that if he actually nutted it, there would be separation between the
been a
two
little too
yellows,
thick.
so there wouldn't be a double right back.
I think killing it was
We're
important.
above the tee line if we do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the shot.
Well, she's getting her exercise. They've clearly decided, Brad and Carrie, that somebody's going to be in the house to take a look at angles. Sometimes both players go down, some one. Everybody's got what works best for them.
That's good.
Easy.
And we've seen this combination pretty much the entire championship. The female throwing 1 and 5 and the male throwing 2, 3, and 4.
Yep.
You can actually
Yep.
switch your rotation
Yep.
every end if you wanted to for
Sure.
whatever reason, but
Okay.
you almost never see that. I think the only team I can recall was the team out of Quebec and Felix Asselin-Laurie Saint-Georges, where Felix would throw 1 and 5. But one game they did
Just
switch,
overthrew it.
good game actually.
A little harder.
He threw his extremely tight. I thought
He was also this far over the hog line, like a good 6 feet over the hog line.
I was surprised.
His crotch was on the hog line when his hand came off it.
We'll see her. We'll make
His
it.
nose is good.
Once we have a piece, I'll just call you on.
Yep.
No, Laura. No.
And this might pick out their own yellow.
Okay.
And she knew when she'd let it go.
Sorry, Kirk.
Tough one.
You got it.
So a great opportunity for Einarson Gushue.
I thought like T-line back 4.
And that's this game, isn't it? Last
What'd you
end,
think?
she
You're fine. I
makes
think
one of the
you're going
best shots we've seen all week, and an end later,
I think you're there. You're
momentum
there. Don't worry. As long as we're
given
running
right
it,
to
you're
Brad
good.
Gushue and Carrie Einarson. It is
fine.
the open draw for 2.
There's not a lot left in the tank, so we got to save some.
Yeah.
Good. Nice weight.
I feel that, Brad. I feel that.
Yeah.
Day 40 in the bubble. 3-2, Einarson Gushue lead. And welcome back to Winsport Arena. And there you see the 2 on the board after the mistake from Laura Walker in that previous end, allowing Carrie to draw in to pick up a pair.
Okay, line's good.
She had a 12-2 record at the Scotties here in Calgary, winning her 2nd consecutive championship. Hard to believe she is a rookie at mixed doubles, her first time playing on the national stage. But on quite the run here with Brad Gushue in a must-win in our 3-4 page playoff game. As Carrie delivers, little tap, and she'll settle back button as it is Walker Muyres down by 1 with Hammer here in 4.
Weight's really good.
Line's good.
Weight's really good. T-line.
Okay, line's good. Keep a broom down, though.
T-line.
Close line, yep. Yep. Whoa.
T-line.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep.
T-line.
Yep. Yep. Right to it, Kirk. Right to it, right to it, right to it. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Ah, good throw, Laura. Thought it was more again. It's on me.
I think I just can afford to give you a couple more feet.
Yeah, I think so. I think,
Just make sure we get to them.
Yeah, I did have a brush down like the whole way.
Yeah, so I
like
think that I can give you a little
so
bit more. Yeah.
A little more. Good spot.
Thanks.
I was maybe a little tighter than that, but that's okay. Okay, I think it's there.
Line's good.
I'd like to go a bit.
Go ahead then. Well, if you can though.
Okay.
No bounce with this line. Line's
Okay.
good if we don't bounce.
It's really
Clean.
close. Really close.
Well, clean.
I don't
Clean.
want to.
Good. Okay.
Like that?
In the 1-2 page playoff game, John Morris and Daniel Schmiemann stealing in the first and in the second for a 2-0 advantage. But here in 3, Kadriana Sahadak and Colton Lott
Line's
with
good.
the opportunity to bounce right back and pick up 2.
On her final stone, Danielle ticked on a guard and opened up the path.
Keep it out
She
there.
was trying to get to the Sahadak Lot stone, and so that's created an opportunity for 2. Needs to get to the 4 foot.
Room. Keep going 10 bounce with this room. Room.
As Colton just
Shot.
It's okay.
guiding it in. A little tap, but there's backing. And there's 2. So they're tied up. Winner goes directly to the final, and the loser will drop back and play in the semifinal against the winner of our feature, Einarson, Gushue, Walker Muyres.
I like the intern here.
I agree. Just top 12.
Okay.
Well, it has been very quiet in here for all of the events because, of course, there's no fans. But now it's even more quiet. You could hear John Morris just on the second sheet. There's only 2 sheets in play and very little noise, and it actually starts to work against you because the noise of the crowd can dull out a lot of things. And now you're hearing everything, and that can really get into your head unless you find a way to isolate it.
Nice.
Now, the one thing about many of these competitors is that they had that opportunity playing on single sheet games at the Scotties and the Briar. We have some outstanding competitors, especially in our feature here on sheet B.
So let's see how this shapes up.
Battle scars.
That's from Sweep and Carry, right? All part of what you signed up for here.
Take your time. You got it.
Yep. Yep. Whoa.
Clean up time
Whoa.
for Kirk Muyres.
Yep. Yep.
And with Hammer wanted to open things up, and he does that.
So these.
Yeah, I got one more.
This one's off for sure.
Yeah.
I think probably that one too.
All of them.
All of them. All of them except for the reds.
I'd say let's just hit it on the nose.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's good, Kirk. They were shot before we can score. Yeah, nice throw.
Thanks.
So many rocks in play, Kathy, hard to keep track, but we'll help them out. And they were correct, all of them.
All of those did go.
Yeah, I think that's all we can do there. After my first one.
Well, he did leave red lying shot, but it was really, really difficult to find a way to even get it out before that.
Whoa. Whoa.
This needs to curl up if he hopes to stick the shooter. Little separation, and they will lie 3.
I think,
Yeah, that's
Best result.
Throw it firm there.
Hey? Roll right into it. It's
Yeah.
okay.
I think that's the draw. It's tough.
Yeah.
I think
like
it's the
this.
shot.
All right, so I think I'm going to throw the intern.
Whatever you see.
Yeah, intern.
Okay.
Intern, 7 ace.
Take your time.
So not about the double, would like to hit and roll in between the two red.
Hard. Whoa. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Kirk Muyres, one, come across, little tap, and he sits behind cover, shot stone.
Shot, Kirk.
And that was the biggest thing. It wasn't removing the other
Yeah,
red
if you
one.
like
It
it,
was
I like
staying buried.
And then if we bump it back.
Well, for, yeah, I don't know if I like the
think I
bump.
like this.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking like here.
Sure. Yep.
Well, it was an interesting discussion. You heard Brad and Carrie talking, and then Carrie said, "This is what I like." And obviously what Brad and Carrie have decided is that when she's throwing
what I've been
last
giving
rock,
you, hey?
it's her decision.
I think what I've been giving you.
Yeah, I think the speed here should be fine. So what you've been throwing is good.
Okay. So edge of the 8.
Yep, I like it. Try and get as square as we can to that
Yeah,
yellow,
for
eh?
sure.
Yeah. You got it.
So for the fans watching at home, you could play the run back, Kathy. And
Sure.
Is this a preference? Is this just a choice of carries?
Well, the challenge with the run back is that you got to remember and always think in mixed doubles that it's never about blanking and it's never about
Back 4.
the easy shot. And
Back
so for
4.
Carrie, she's really trying to make this really difficult. She wants Laura to have to draw a full button. And if you run that stone back, you can get rid of it, but you're probably only going to make her draw full 4.
No bounce, no bounce, no bounce.
And when you can do that, that's
Exactly.
a pretty good result.
And so there's the draw, and the real estate to draw to is much smaller than if you'd run it back and given her full 4.
Great shot.
Thanks.
You know, there was never a doubt. They are two of the best shooters in the game.
What's that?
It's just that mixed doubles format is new to Carrie for sure. Brad actually lost a trials final with Val Sweeting to John Morris. Caitlin lost.
If you don't touch them, they'll just grab and.
Short of the hog line, I thought it might have been like back 4. Like we might be just kind of rubbing
Yeah.
it. But you're right, just staying off it, it kind of melted in there.
Well, they came through the round robin with a very high conversion ratio, but since they have come through to the playoffs, it has been mostly singles.
So right now it's stolen point for Gushue, Einarson, final stone. Laura Walker, and now both on the brush. Want to get to that home hardware button, have to work a little bit harder. This is grinding, and it will not get there.
Red. Yep.
So a steal of 1
I'm a lot lighter. I'm
as we're through our first 4. Einarson, Gushue
I didn't feel
up
like
by
I was
2 in our feature.
hard. All right, Kirk.
It keeps coming, and a little bit more, maybe a little bit more. Can she get it in there for the second shot stone? What an effort, and I think she's got it. What an unbelievable shot.
The Home Hardware Canadian Mixed Doubles Championship is brought to you by Sponge Towels Paper Towels, made for real-life messes. By OK Tire and BKT Tires. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. And by Home Hardware. Here's how.
It is their third championship together in this format. Kirk Muyres, Laura Walker, they found the podium each and every time. But they'll have to play catch-up as we look at the numbers here after 4, Kathy.
Well, a wonderful shot. We've already shown it a couple of times by Laura Walker to throw it softly and get right to the pin for the deuce, but had a little bit of an easier shot with the forefoot and wasn't able to make it in 4, and that's the steal and that's the edge. Some good numbers, but it's draw weight that Laura's struggling with a little bit, even though she made a fantastic one in the second.
After 4, brought to you by BKT Tires, growing together. As this team is growing with confidence, chemistry, looking to make a push. We'll step aside. Final 4 next. The first men's golf major of the year gets underway Thursday, April 8th with the 85th edition of the Masters. Watch as the world's top golfers tee off at Augusta in pursuit of the coveted green jacket. Catch every round on TSN and CTV, presented by Mercedes-Benz.
One of my favorite events to watch.
Dustin Johnson, your defending champ. Can't wait. In the meantime, John Morris, Daniel Schmiemann, down by 1 to Sahadak and Lott. And that was a stolen point in 4, and that's why they lead 3-2. So it will be Morris Schmiemann with hammer. As we bring you back to our feature on Sheet B. And a 4-2 advantage for Kerry Einarson and Brad Gushue. Throwing the red stones, Kirk Muyres, Laura Walker, the yellow stones. So they will try to find a way to generate some offense here in the Final 4.
All right, Laura.
Now, do you want the same weight? Like,
Do
you want similar weight to what I've been giving you on my first one, or still a little more?
Just a pinch more. Let's just make that change.
Okay, top button.
Well, she talked last end about adding a couple of feet, feeling that Kirk was sweeping from beginning to end, and they weren't just quite getting there.
Room right now.
Weight's really
And
good.
I think that this side of the
now, sweep
sheet
for weight.
does
Mine's
need
good.
that extra couple of feet. Where
Room's
carry
full.
through, it's very straight,
There it goes.
and it just
Don't want
tends
it
to
right now.
carry.
It's close, though.
Line's great.
It's really good.
Line's good.
Sit down, baby. Ah, set. Nice throw. Well done. What we wanted.
Top 12.
That's
Yeah.
what we wanted. Good job.
What turn are you
Thanks.
on?
I was thinking out turn. Did
Okay.
you want to maybe bump that and lie first and third, or do you
That
just
would
want
be good, yeah.
Okay.
We get right to the nose.
Yeah. Well, just
Even
a little,
slight
just a little
high.
high side. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? Edge at 8?
With just like back 4 weight?
Back
or
8?
back 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be really close.
So good discussion of room placement or where you're aiming as a target.
Wait, sir.
Whoa, 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 then. Whoa. 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 Close. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Still listening.
Wanted to bump it to be 1 and 3, and that is exactly what they are.
Hair?
I think so.
What turn do you like?
Thanks, Brad.
Back 4.
That is impressive, Kathy.
That is a big number.
Line's good.
Weight's close.
Line's good. Whoa. Let it work a bit.
Weight's good.
It's
Back
running.
4.
Running still.
Back 4.
Whoa.
It's just back 4.
Whoa.
Coming down to T.
Close.
Coming down to T.
No, 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 no. No.
Get in or something.
Okay, good.
Are we shot?
Yep.
Sorry,
Just guard it.
We're right on the T line.
Just guard it.
I think so.
Okay. Where do we want this? Probably tight.
Tight would be
past the
good.
center one, I think.
Hey?
Past the center one, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I think they said. Or we just try to hang in there.
Okay, I liked it.
It's well out there right now. Line's good. Yep, go for weight, go for weight, go for
It's
weight.
there.
Straight, 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 straight. Doesn't need to curl. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, let it chap. Let it chap.
Okay.
Good. I like it.
It takes its time to get over there, but it definitely goes with quiet weight.
Line's good.
Weight's close.
Line's good. Holding. Holding still. Room.
Yeah, I'm heavy.
Room. There it goes.
It's too much yet. It's getting close, but still too much. Unfortunately.
It's really curling.
It's really heavy too. Sorry, Laura.
And that's the one thing. He just hasn't had that draw weight touch, Kirk Muyres, uncharacteristic of him.
Just today, Brian, we've covered them all week, and he's been spot on.
Like we're closer now than we were.
Yeah, we are. You're right. That's a good point. Yeah. See if someone else other than
And that is their office, if you're not familiar. That's the Walker Muyres bumper office. They hang out there and chat.
Like even that's 14-2.
It's just not heavy. Or it's just not quite.
Yeah.
Like 14-2 was D-line, basically.
And the biggest challenge for Kirk is that he's not off by feet. He's off by just a little bit, but has created a pocket for Brad Gushue to get into, and it'll be really tough to move the stones out and to find a way to score.
Line's good. Whoa, it needs to curl. Let it curl. Let it curl. Get it in there. Curl.
Trying to lock it to the pocket.
Nice.
And he will.
It's pretty
and
good.
They are counting two and putting the pressure on Walker Muyres, who are down by 2 with Hammer here in 5.
I don't know what this really gets us.
Geez, I don't know if I can make that. I mean, I gotta just, like, literally just
Well, at
raise
least you'll
this
move these, and then we
little
might
bit.
have a.
Okay, the other option would be to run that into there.
Yeah.
Isn't bad, is it? And even like.
If you could touch it, at least kind of.
And then this should all go. Maybe that 2 goes. That's probably the play, isn't it? See if we can open it up for 1.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can miss it going back in there if I'm at all high.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try to hit it on the nose, I
Well,
think. What do
those
you think?
numbers show how he's gone down. Those are still good numbers, 72, but you don't want to be 12% less. So this is one of the options. Tried to squeak by there, but from the hack, you're probably seeing a glimmer, and we know when you throw a lot of weight, it stays straight. So instead, electing to run this stone back, even though you're tossing an opponent's stone in, they just need to scatter something in order to have a chance to score, because right now there isn't one.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Can he get them out of jail, Kirk Muyres?
Nice shot.
And he gets the 1 red off,
bad.
and the angle's a bit better. They're not totally locked.
It's not all
Better than I thought we
bad.
could do.
Nice, Kirk.
Better to be lucky than good.
Do we ever just draw here?
I don't think so, Carrie. I think I'd like to make that 7 go away.
Do we ever guard?
I like that better than. That's probably a really good option. Yes. She's going to have the run for 3, or depends on.
Yeah.
2 for sure. Yeah, I think I like the guard, Carrie.
Okay.
We want to make sure that we don't leave her a hack weight or.
Right.
So I think depth-wise, we want to be here and probably just biting the center line.
Okay.
Or just off the center line.
Yeah. Because we never probably draw here, hey?
No.
No.
No. I like your call with the guard. I think if we make a good guard, the worst case is 2. Hopefully.
Okay. So here,
Yep.
I'm thinking?
Yep.
There's a...
Well, you can see that hitting anything is tough.
Run it into both, right? Like.
Sorry, the lots of those we're going to score.
I mean, like, if I run it in, can I still do that, or is this yellow on the button? gonna keep, you know what I mean? Like, can I go into the side of that one? This top 4 one.
Yep. Yeah, I think that top 4 one will go. You mean into the
Side
that one? I
yeah.
think it will. I don't know how much momentum you're gonna have.
Yeah, but I want to move it that far.
More than likely.
So they're talking the in-off. They're talking, Kathy, of their redstone on the right as a possibility.
I think you probably.
So they know that Carey's playing the guard, so trying to plot out what their options might be, because Carey will be guarding the center line.
Line's good.
Because that is the easiest angle.
Brad. Gotta finish. Brad, you
for
gotta
3.
finish.
Okay.
Whoa.
It's got a lot of weight.
Whoa. 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 Stop.
Okay.
They wanted to stop there.
That's the way my wife yells at me, so I know I got to stop. Good shot.
How do you want to throw her there, Laura?
So I want to hit on the nose and maybe.
Yeah, I think probably aim for nose, and if you end up getting that, it's kind of lucky.
Okay. Okay. Do you think it'll curl? But you've thrown here.
I don't.
Right here.
I think you throw it there, and as it's coming in, it'll
Might
be
go
like,
across.
You'll be here, and then as you come in, you'll hit it on the nose. You know what I mean? You'll get that about this much.
That red on the right, Kathy, the in-off that you could play, TV right.
Because it's lower than the shot stone, Brian, you hit that, you're probably going to crash into your yellow one, but to get the momentum to shove the red stone
Just
out of there,
not there.
You'd have to throw a bullet.
Not with Peel.
That's what I love about this game and getting up. It's easy for us up here, but just so many options, so many angles that you can always break down.
A nose hit could score 2.
Close. Close. Yep.
It is a win or a go-home game.
Whoa!
Laura Walker.
Curl.
Bang it back.
Nice.
Oh, lovely
Nice
shot.
Atta girl. Beauty.
Amazing run back. It is a beauty as they'll score 2 and tie things up. One more look.
Makes that great. If you hit that a little differently and you clip that red one, there might have been 4.
And some smiles from the Alberta Skip in a 4-4 tie. Glad you're with us on this Wednesday night. We're at Canada Olympic Park, about a 20-minute drive west of downtown Calgary. Winsport Arena. A great look at how we started in mixed doubles. Team with hammer. Back 4, centerline guard, and the first stone from Laura Walker as she will draw around. And what a lovely shot. And really, when you talk about momentum, Kathy, a must-make to get them back in this game and get some confidence rolling.
Well, it really was for Laura. Just, you know, she's made a wonderful shot with the draw, and then the next end she didn't. But even remembering when she gave up the steal, she had to draw to the lid.
To the same spot, no matter how hard I
But that was a
throw it.
very big shot for 2.
Try and tap it with like back 8 weight.
No, if you like corner freeze, whatever you're seeing. Both shots are good.
So there was a steal of 1 in 4, and that put Kadriana Sahadak and Colton Lott ahead. So they lead by 1, but hammer belonging to John Morris, and the final stone from Daniel Schmiemann.
Well, it is Kadriana and Colton that are lying 2 in the 4 foot, but there's a stone in the 8 foot, and so playing the tap only needs to tap it a couple of feet to get shot. But that is 3 ends that she has wrecked on guards out front.
So 5-2. Sahadak and Lott leading by 3. That's the 1-2 playoff game. So the loser does get second life, dropping back to the semifinal. But man, the winner gets that elusive bye right to the gold medal game tomorrow night.
This one?
Yeah.
No, it's just you. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
If you
T-line.
like this draw, I'm totally good with that too.
No, I like this.
Okay.
Mine's the hair tight.
Thought I was in out with it.
Okay.
Weight's pretty close, Laura.
Line's good.
I like the weight.
Back
4.
Stay close.
Back 4.
Close. Whoa.
Back 4.
Whoa. Whoa.
Back 8.
Whoa.
Back 4.
Whoa. Yep. Go big with the shooter. Yep. Go.
Good call, Laura.
Okay.
Really good call.
Let's play the intern draw.
Think so here?
Yeah.
Top button.
So we just showed you that update. So Sahadak and Lott, we know, could finish no worse than third. And with Morris securing a trial spot with Homan already, well, they clinch a trials berth. So that's awesome for Kadriana and Colton. And the winner of tonight's 3-4 game also clinching a trial spot because they'll finish no worse than third. And of course, we just said Morris, Homan have the spot. Schmiemann is filling in for Rachel Homan, who is back home expecting their second. So we wish Rachel and family all the best. So lots on the line. Obviously, you want to represent Team Canada. And the Olympic trials in Canada, by the way, are December the 28th, still waiting for an official venue.
Not bad.
Good guard.
Which one?
This one. Or just...
That was my first thought. It's just a little risky.
It's not easy.
What if you just, I guess that makes this target bigger.
Like, I mean,
That's pretty easy right now. Guard it.
yeah, that one's, I think likely we could even just play, if you just want to play a tap, we could tap that red one on the nose. What do you think?
That was my first thought, if you like it.
Yeah, I think that's all we got. I like it.
Okay.
Throw like back line.
Sure.
That rock is
How's
in
that
a
look?
really bad spot for
Yeah, I
Kirk
like
and
it.
Laura. And with that guard out front, here's your issue to try to get by with any sort of weight. So they're going to play soft weight, try to get to the nose and tap that stone back so that it's not something
Clean.
that Carrie and Brad can raise up.
Back line.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard.
And here comes that center line guard as Kirk Muyres.
Whoa.
Back line.
Whoa.
Good scrub, holds the line.
Good call, Laura.
Good shot.
Yeah, I
Really
think
good.
that's really good.
Tap ours on the nose.
Yeah, right. And
Yeah.
we didn't hook ourselves either.
That's all we can do.
Yeah.
Right to the nose.
It's tough. It's not a stone that you could afford to leave there.
I haven't seen one there.
Can't be
that
wide or tight.
nice weight.
Weight's there.
Close.
Weight's
Line's a
there.
little tight. Yep. Yep. Gotta go. Gotta go. It's moving. Hard. 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 Hard, Carrie. Head down and go. Hard. 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 Hard.
Trying to save it.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
And cannot this time,
Ah, sorry, Carrie.
as they'll clip the center line guard.
Okay.
Didn't take enough ice on that one.
Weight was pretty close.
What do you think, Laura?
Probably guard. It's just too bad that they're shot right
Yeah.
now, but
Could slam the double. Are we lying 2 then?
does,
Then he's going to make that, I guess, like 2, eh?
like, if
Yeah.
that was shot over this one, I'd think I'd like that.
Yeah.
Do we guard for one and, like, I
Yeah.
always have this?
Yeah. I think we guard. They're going to run it likely.
Do you think the guard is silly?
No, I think you're bang on.
Really?
I don't know what else to do.
Sometimes you just agree with me to agree with me.
Yeah, I do, but I'm not. Like, I don't know. Like, you play this. If I play this hit, then they just make a half rock double to lie 2.
Buried.
But I think the guard's the shot. Like,
Yeah.
what are they going to play? I guess they're going to run it in there, but right?
Yeah, I mean, the run, they could probably do this and then sit 3.
Yeah, but they
But-
could also pick their own off and leave a guard. Like,
Yeah.
and then we
And
should
they're
have a
running our
guard.
color in at least. We should have something.
I like this. If you're okay with it,
I like it. Bite the center line.
okay.
Play the intern draw.
Well, he always has this
I guess, yeah.
And this is one of the biggest parts about mixed doubles is refraining from throwing a lot of big weight. If you
How's
take a
line?
look
Weight's,
at the
halfway.
field this
A little
week
tight
and the
if
teams
anything.
that advanced
Keep it out
versus
there.
the teams that
Okay,
didn't,
line's good.
often it was the
Halfway.
timing. The inclination
Halfway,
sometimes is to default to what you
Halfway.
would do in team,
Just
which is
halfway.
play a hit. We saw lots and lots of hits. The teams that do well tend to be a lot more patient and tend to play a lot softer shots and guard and let the opponent make the tough shots.
Like a bumper, yeah. Heavy hack type of thing.
Now that did not curl enough, that guard.
Right on the nose, Brad. Wow. Yeah.
Trying to come through the hole now. And red onto yellow.
I thought you were stupid a bit thinking it was tight for line.
Shoot, show them their own piece.
Yeah, that was just my. I should have had
You.
stupid early.
Take it. Bumper?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Whoa, needs a curl.
So come
Hard
through
carry.
the hole.
Whoa. Hard carry, hard, hard. Hard carry. Hard.
And look at this
Hard,
rock
curl,
swing.
curl,
Make
curl.
the move, the bump, the run back,
Nice.
little clip. And a nice shot as they'll lie two. That took off.
Good. Look at these pipes, hey?
Just carving it. Just carving it in.
Just carving them in.
And the shooter stays there.
Get probably as 2. Sorry, I didn't see that.
Yeah, no. That's a good call because the problem is, I guess we make this and play that. And just play onto us again, eh?
I guess if I make this, then it's only, well, it's probably jamming actually.
Yeah, that's.
Can I get,
Should we call a timeout?
sure, time
Timeout.
out. Like, can I get enough inside to slam it that way?
Might be able to, eh?
Yeah,
Like, you could ever. The problem is you need
It's-
about a half.
I think I can hit half with the out turn.
As long as you don't hit that yellow first, I think you'll hit that. You know what I mean?
I don't
don't
know
think
if I
you will.
can the way it's guarded.
The other thing is we could just do this.
Yeah,
Nah.
that's- looks really hard.
No, they're still going to hit for 3. That's the problem with these doubles, I guess. They hit for 3 no matter what.
Yeah,
And if we play this draw, they play this for 3.
yeah.
And
Do you think I
this-
can come tight enough to this guard to make this back one?
Could it be? What else could we do here? Yeah, that's not there.
They haven't looked at the draw.
I mean, I know this is just queuing something up for it, but I guess that's
kind of-
likely a miss. Like, I don't know if you can get him across enough to do anything there, can you?
Let me take a look from the hack.
Remember,
scared
this
what's
is
gonna
the
happen
same
is-
person that threw the lob in the exact same spot in the second
Probably. I
end
do
and
have
got
room,
to
I
the
think.
button.
That's probably where you need, like, make that would be great.
I think at this point, regardless of what I throw, like,
Like, if you can make this, we give him 2.
I think I can. Like, take a
This
look.
might be, this is 3.
That's just so framed. Like, she just has to
Yep.
get anywhere by the guard.
Yeah, I agree. I know what you mean. If you like this, I'm all in. I think it's as good as anything.
It's really tough. You have to
Like,
try to figure out
I can hit half
how to
with the-
minimize the damage.
Outturn like a third, half.
Yeah. Look, I have room, I think, don't I?
Yeah. And you might actually
Talking about playing the hit, you play the
punch our yellow
double.
up a little bit.
Yeah.
which will help
I know
out
that
like
the
this.
challenge that they
I
were
think
thinking
we
about
can
is
all
if you
enough
play
hit.
the draw
I agree. I agree. She's not going to miss
and
this
you
little
come in
in-turn
here,
half.
Carrie then just
Okay,
does
so
this.
outturn.
But at this point, the situation you're in, even if you make the double, your shooter will stay in the 12-foot. They'll have the hit on the 8-foot stone for 3.
I think you're bang on with center line.
Okay.
Throw center line. They are.
They are.
The last
This
one
hope she
turned out, I
doesn't
was
get
like,
lucky and go, plant. She's playing the out turn here. I don't know what she's doing. She must be trying to go through the hole with the out turn.
yeah.
Okay. I thought she was playing the angle raise.
No, she's trying to.
Yep.
Big time weight needs to try get this team out of jail here in 6. And she'll wreck out front.
Nice try, Laura. I got that, Carrie. You go down.
Do you want to hold?
Yep. What kind of weight you think?
I
Bumper?
was thinking here like with a 10, like a
Sure.
control.
I like it. Yep.
Should
There
run
you go
pretty
after.
straight
You have
here.
to get
I liked it out of my
all you can
hand.
do.
Nose hit for 4.
For like a
Minimum. Yeah. Yeah. For a 10, this is minimum.
10. Okay.
So you had to get really tight. Good throw.
No, I think this is good. Yeah. Do you trust it? Like, let's go with what you think.
What a chance here in 6. Brad Gushue, Carrie Einarson.
Clean. Clean.
Her second hit today.
Whoa.
And a chance to take one
Oh, needs a curl, Carrie.
step closer
Needs a curl. Needs a
to
curl.
getting to that
needs a curl,
semifinal.
needs a
Got to
curl,
curl
needs
up
a
for
curl,
her.
Needs a curl.
Oh,
Don't want to spin it out, and they will.
Okay, good shot.
So they'll score the 3. They might take a look at those 2 top 8, but it's 3 for sure.
You're right, yeah.
Yeah, and they confirm. Thank you. So a chance for 4. They'll settle for 3, but they lead in this 3-4 page playoff game. It is time for the power play. And much needed in the 7th end already. Down by 3. Kirk Muyres, Laura Walker calling the power play. So instead of the center line guard, we have a corner guard to start action. Carrie Einarson trying the tick shot.
Oh, very well done. The key there is not only moving that stone in, but rolling your shooter to a useless location near the boards.
Brad almost clipped her with the broom by accident.
I'm not used to a lot of lateral movement.
Line's
Weight's
good.
pretty close.
I like it to curl a bit right now.
A little light maybe,
Okay,
but
then
close.
finish it a bit if you can. Line's pretty good.
Weight's
Whoa,
pretty nice.
easy,
Halfway
easy.
to 2/3.
Stay close.
Halfway to 2/3. Halfway.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Beauty. That's a shot.
Nice.
Good judge.
Very nice.
Thanks.
I think it's a little quicker.
In the 1-2 page playoff game, Kadriana Sahadak, Colton Lott versus John Morris and Daniel Schmiemann. And the power play also being used as we check the update. And every time we've checked in, a couple struggles in this one for Danielle trying to rebound here.
Well, she's had pretty good weight. That's not been her issue. It's been guards in front that she's ticked on, but an opportunity here for a draw for
Line's
2.
good.
Oh, turning. Speed's good.
Good path.
No guards to get in the way.
John Morris on the brush. He's medaled twice in this format before. Once with Heather Smith, bronze, a silver with Rachel Homan. And looking to harvest some gold here. So there you go. Nice draw. And it is 5-4 after 6. Just a reminder, winner of that game directly to the final. Loser dropping down to the semifinal.
Okay.
And
Good.
they'll face the winner of our feature contest.
I had a 13-9.
Yeah. Too much ice, too much weight.
Well, that slide a little bit deep and open gives the opportunity to get another stone
Line's good.
around.
Weight's close.
Line's nice.
Can freeze onto the stone,
Line's
just thrown by
good.
Brad.
Weight only right now.
T-line.
Weight only.
Just a reminder, you can only use the power play
I'm a little heavy.
if you
but
have
back,
hammer, and
4.
power play cannot be used in an extra end.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Walk,
whoa,
or
whoa,
back
whoa,
4, back
curl.
4, back 8.
Curl, curl, curl.
And it's almost 60% of the time since we have moved to the playoff round that the teams have scored 2 or more.
Deeper. Not bad.
How much is a little bit?
A half a rock.
Half a rock? Got a little bit of space?
Yeah.
Like, Like I was thinking if I throw peel,
Yeah, you just have to kick it a
yeah, like
a
and
hair.
even if I touch this, like that's a gimme double for either one of us.
Yeah. I like it, Brad.
Yeah,
Straight
let's
into
try and
it.
get in there.
Yeah.
The team comparison is brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Well, there's been some wonderful shots made, but it has been the rock positioning by Einarson and Gushue that has been much stronger, and that's why there's a definite edge, not only on the scoreboard, but in the percentages.
Usually I'd say there's no I in Einarson, but there actually is one.
Yes, there is.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yes.
Oh.
And just tickles that guard.
Wow. I'm flexible.
Is this crazy, Laura? Like,
Shoot.
Shouldn't have called a low.
I know. I'm no Brett. I'm not bad at something, but. And you
like,
just threw
they're
it.
hard pressed to get rid of 2 of them.
Do you like the same ice or a hair less?
Probably same.
Okay.
Or what else do you think?
I like this. Even
could
if
throw
they
a
do get
guard.
rid of 2, we're staying right in front of theirs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless you want to guard it, I guess. But
I don't
it's-
know.
Pardon?
I think they could probably hit that outside one, you think?
It's thin, but yeah,
I don't mind the freeze.
I like it. That's where I had you. Does that look okay?
Yeah.
So even before Brad threw, the idea was that you play that double, but if you don't make it and you tick the guard, you open it up, and you heard him say it's a gimme double for either one of us. You hit that stone in the crotch and both go. So
Mine's
you
good.
can either throw the guard back up,
Mine's good.
or you can come down on top of it. So if they make
Mine's
the
really
nose hit,
nice.
you're still going to be left
Okay,
lying
easy
one.
then.
Way heavy.
Oh, it's really trying for line.
Okay, I'm still a little heavy, but it's getting pretty close.
Whoa, curl.
Love not to bounce.
Curl, 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 curl,
Don't
curl, curl,
bounce.
curl, 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 curl. Nice shot, Kirk.
Thanks.
I could hit that with peel right on the nose or just a hair low.
Yeah,
I think
Get rid of
that's as
those
good as
yells and stay
anything.
right on top of it.
I think so.
Well, now they do this. We keep
Throwing the same turn.
I like the in.
The end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I really tried to help that out turn in there. I don't want to have to do that again. So
Kind of seen that. Okay, let's make it.
yeah, right on the just
Hair. I'm.
a millimeter low. Yeah.
Hair
So
low,
we could roll in and be sure.
Like you pick this one, right?
Yeah.
And then
this
drop
too.
her 2. And then make her throw her last.
Yeah.
Nose hit will eliminate 2 and sit right on top.
Yep. Yep. Hard.
Brad Gushue.
Good.
And 2 go away.
Second right now.
It's them, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, I guess maybe.
Like this.
Yeah.
I guess she might guard
The
it.
other one is that.
Yeah, and then
And
it's.
then she's still got to go hit that. Give
Yeah,
us
we
2.
just have to make sure we don't dead nut it and leave
Yeah.
them sitting.
Well, it may not matter. Think, because we're buried.
She probably hits that.
I think she
Okay.
can hit that.
Do you want me to sweep
'cause,
it?
Mind you, I guess you're right. If they dead nut, but then she still picks us out. We hit for 3, so I think she's got to go hit that, right? Yep. I like. If you're good with that,
Yeah, you want me to sweep it or hold?
yeah, sweep it.
So you hit the shot stone and you roll under, but I think that with the score, Carrie wouldn't care and try to play some run back. She would eliminate the stone that is out in the wing.
So, what do you think about control?
Yeah, I like that.
Like 3/4 of the stone, roughly.
Yeah, you might get a little finish late, but you've
I
thrown
agree.
enough in here.
Yeah, a little bit late.
Yeah. Guard was the best chance of 3.
Weight's good. Maybe a little quiet if anything.
Clean.
Heavy board.
So you hear that little disagreement in the call that was made when Kirk came
Whoa.
in, Brad, and Carrie
Whoa.
feeling
Yep.
that if they had thrown a
Whoa.
guard, that was their
Whoa.
best opportunity
Whoa.
for 3.
Roll it, Laura.
Good.
This hit's pretty good here, Karen.
Yep. I agree.
Yep. you want me to
Straight.
get a target? I'll go ahead with some for you.
Okay, I think right there, like
Yeah.
with the
Oh,
bumper.
sorry, dude.
That's okay.
Have you seen what his did down there? Is that
Yeah.
close to your bumper?
That should be close.
Okay. Yeah, I like edge of the 4 there.
Edge of the 4.
Yeah. We can afford to roll a rock towards the yellow. That's not going to hurt us.
Mentioned for Carrie, first time playing the mixed double. She actually played in 4 Canadian mixed events. That's the 4-player, 2 men, 2 women, and the last one in 2017 with Braden Calvert. So the intern hit stick.
Whoa, 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 whoa! No! Spin
Wait.
double!
Double.
No,
And
it's
that's the
coming-
audible.
yeah, no, I don't know. It's in between.
Then double referring to that, and that.
I don't know. Okay. It's close, but they
No,
got to roll.
I don't know. It's in between.
I'm not sure whether she threw it a little bit full or thought it was just too much ice.
I would say yellow.
And that's the second one for Carrie. Remember last end, she had a chance to hit and stick for 4, just rolled out, and this time, same thing.
Just roll it on. And
I think so. I think it's. I think it's yellow.
I agree.
But
And I mean, this doesn't seem like. I think we have a better chance of being yellow than making that.
yeah, I have a better chance of going into my own
Yeah.
yellow.
Yeah, let's do this.
Control or board? What do you?
So just hit, roll in,
Roll and then take a measure.
make sure that on the roll, make sure your shot's
Board is
stone.
my first thought. Yeah, easier to stick it around. Is that close?
think so.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Yeah. Should move a bit on that side of
It
center.
will, and board's not throwing really hard, so
Yeah.
I think you aim for what, about a half a stone, little more than a half.
Yeah, I think half. If I throw the right weight's good.
Yeah. All right, let's go make her.
Is the opposite hack too much here with board?
I just don't think so.
Okay.
Like, I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I'm
I
only
think it's
going
going to
for
come
half,
across
so-
with board. And you want to hit half a stone, right? Let's go.
So using the hack at the other end as her target. Some visualize a broom, some try to find a spot on a bumper
Board.
where there's a spot so that you have a specific
Laura.
target to aim at.
Board.
So final stone in 7, not sure
Whoa,
if they are sitting one,
whoa, yeah.
but they want to
yeah.
ensure that they
Whoa.
can hit and roll,
Beauty shot.
and that is a really nice shot. So 1 for sure.
Going to give it to us, eh, Brad?
No. We need all the help we can get.
So a measurement.
Like it. She's close.
Oh, very nice
Very
weight by
close.
Laura
Look like yellow to me, but
That's what
to
Laura
make
thought,
sure
too.
of the 1.
I'm just gonna go with red because you guys did yellow.
I'm not. I need that.
I'm just gonna stay over here so I don't touch it. You never know. I'm a little clumsy
That's
these
correct.
days.
look at it from underneath. That's probably the best.
I should watch it, eh?
Nice to see them still chuckling. Of course, Laura married to Jeff Walker, who's teammates with
Brad and Laura.
Brad Gushue.
I thought it was clear.
I'm sure watching intently and taking care of baby Liam. So the measure.
To that, you can read it. I
No, I can't. Yeah, yellow.
It is yellow for sure.
It's too yellow.
So nice shot from Laura Walker. The hit and roll. They pick up a pair. So coming home, just down by 1. But Gushue Einarson will have hammer.
I'll think about it.
And before we go to break, let's check in on the update. Adriana Saheda, Colton Lott facing John Morris and Daniel Schmiemann.
On a really good opportunity here. It looks as though they're already lying 2 and potentially a draw for 3.
Even when you think it's way off.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
As Kadriana delivers, Colton Lott steps up.
Okay. Too yellow.
And just a little bit too much
Too yellow.
weight, so would have been a pretty good opportunity. 7-4, they lead in that 1-2 page playoff game. Back-to-back power plays. And with a 7-6 advantage, Brad Gushue, Carrie Einarson have hammers, so they will use their power play. So play out to the wings. Centerline guard belonging to Muyres Walker. And behind that guard, the shot stone, Gushue Einarson. So Laura Walker will start things off in this 8th end.
So trying to generate a center guard, a way to score.
Starting to move a little
Steal
bit.
in this end.
Really curling, Kirky. Really curling, really curling, really curling. Go, 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 go.
And unlike usual team play, with the free guard zone in mixed doubles, you cannot remove that yellow stone. That was just thrown. You can tap it, you can move it, you just can't remove it from play.
Back line.
Pardon?
Say back line, wait.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or just, yeah,
Trying to hit.
ball. I'm thinking like middle
Yeah, I like it.
of the 8.
Yep. Trying to hit half a rock. With back line just through.
Having to be really careful because if that stone goes through, it goes back.
Just back 8.
Yep. 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 Whoa. Close. Yep.
Back line.
Yes. Hard. Hard.
Just trying to hair it over.
Whoa. 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 Roll it. Hard, Brad. Go. Go.
How good
go,
is
go,
this?
Go, 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 go.
Good shot.
We're used to seeing those tick shots on guards, but now we're seeing them in the house as well.
House. Really well done. Want to tick it off the 4-foot path. Want to keep that open for themselves. With last rock here in 8.
Line's
Felt
good.
heavy. Probably close.
Line's good.
Weight's good. Halfway tight.
Line's good.
So Kirk, another guard
That's good.
here in 8.
Yep, little bit. Yep, 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 yep. Good. It's not an easy look at the peel.
No. I like
Just a
that.
straight peel.
It'll probably go into the,
We mentioned Laura lost that final with her
corner.
husband Jeff in 2016 to Peterman and Gallant. And then he was with Brad Gushue off to the men's worlds. And so Laura partnered up with Kirk Muyres and pretty good success. A gold and a bronze. I kind of joked with Laura. I said, hey, is Jeff getting back in there anytime soon? And she says, I don't know, we're doing all right. This Kirk-Laura combination.
So trying to run it and make sure that they don't run it back into anything. So playing this turn rather than the other.
Good.
And well done. Cleans up the entire front.
Line's good.
I think weight's good. Halfway.
Line's good. It's a little wider here.
What's that?
Their numbers
hair
on
wider.
draws, their
Okay,
numbers on
still, I think just
steals.
halfway here, Laura.
Finish it a bit, please.
Much higher during the round robin
Yep,
than
yep, finish it.
earlier today and tonight, not being able to
Yeah.
steal.
Yep. Good.
You want to take on the yellows?
I mean, at some point, we can also hit in set 2, right?
It's up to you.
It's your call.
It's not too late. If you ever leave a guard, you gotta
I think straight peel.
Like, I think the guard right there is probably the best we could ask for. I don't want to hit it on your last one, line too.
So I'm going to out-turn here. I was trying to...
Into it.
So Brad taking on both yellows, trying to peel the guard and also the yellow stone in the house.
Yeah, whoa, whoa.
He's got one and actually clips his own out. But things are open up front, and that's key.
Would that have hit the top side of it? No.
Pardon?
That wouldn't have hit the top side, eh?
Yeah, timeout.
Timeout.
What,
And that is their second and final timeout.
actually, I'll come to you. What do you,
What do you think? Like, I just thought like the next
Yeah,
one's
yeah,
gonna be.
yeah.
So like,
This is my theory is we throw center. He's got to peel it. If he decides to hit that, we come around right here. If he peels it, we hit that right on the nose. And wait, see.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's probably a guard, I think. Right?
Yeah.
It's just too bad if he does make that, then
That's life, I guess.
I guess I draw here and
Yeah.
he
Not
might
bad.
still get something.
you like that?
Yep.
Okay.
You're going to
I
have
think that's a good
something
plan.
left.
Unless you're seeing something else.
There's not much else.
No, you don't have a lot to work with. And so we'll throw one more guard. They know that Brad was going to take a run last time and will again at trying to get rid of both yellows, but you're always going to have that red stone in the house that you can try to duck behind it and force the run back by Carey on the final stone to win.
Line's good.
Wait's close. Wait's good.
Line's good. It's running a bit still.
Yeah, we're a little heavier.
Line's good.
I'm a little heavy. Like I'm 2/3.
That's okay. Line's really nice. Good.
run this?
I think so.
Okay.
I think that's all we can
So they make it, I come
The
around.
only-
If not, play like a controlled weight.
So just 3 rocks remaining. It's time for the game story brought to you by Tim Hortons. Get your Tim's run without the run. Order delivery today through the Tim Hortons app.
Well, in the fifth end, Laura Walker run back ties the game and brings it back into play. But when she wrecks on the guard in the sixth, that starts to turn things around. And some not bad numbers today, but for Laura Walker and Kirk Muyres, it's been a bit of a struggle both this afternoon and tonight.
Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay.
Trying to clip the yellow as well, but he'll open things up one more time.
Heavy board
Yeah.
kind of thing right here.
Yeah.
It's pretty similar.
I think that'll be bang on.
Well, they
Try to roll it
planned on this
right
shot. They
there.
said if Brad picked it out, they would
Forward
play the
weight right
draw
there.
around. And if not, they would hit to lie 2 and force Carey to draw.
Okay.
Come grab the gripper here.
Okay, so you got lots of time here, Laura. You got your spot there?
Yeah.
Gonna give me the same
Just
board?
on that side of center line?
Just on that side of the center line. Board weight.
My weight was good last time.
That's it. That's exactly the weight. Yeah, that was a nice board. Take your time and commit to it. We got lots of it.
And regardless of the outcome here, she will stay busy in the bubble. She'll be filling in for Rachel Holman for the Holman team for the 2 slam events that will be here at Winsport Arena.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Trying to make a good one here.
Sit.
Beauty.
Be able to nose this.
I don't know. I don't think you can nose.
I don't think
but
you can.
I don't
Nice
mind
shot,
playing
Laura.
it for a little roll.
Yeah. Like roll.
You just got to roll a rock or two, yeah?
Okay.
Yep. Whichever turn you like.
Like right there with thumper.
Okay.
And if it was a tie
22
game, you
thirds,
might not
3/4.
see this call. You might see the draw, but because they're up 1, Carey's eliminating a stone for sure. And if she can roll a little bit, good enough for the win.
The other end. That would be Bonanza. Drawing for 3.
Yeah, you're right.
For a little roll. Yeah. You got it.
And the key is to not focus on that at all, but settle in, make the hit, roll in, be shot, and move on to the semifinal of this year's Home Hardware Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Championship.
Close, yeah, yes, yes, hard, hard.
Has to hit, has to roll, shot stone, you bet. The touch of a two-time Scotties champion. As Brad Gushue, Carrie Einarson moving on to the semifinal here in Calgary.
Everyone back home, miss you. Good game, Carrie. Good luck. Good game, thanks.
I was like, don't get over that center line.
Not bad for a mixed doubles rookie. As she keeps rolling along. And a tough exit for Kirk Muyres and Laura Walker. They come into the day undefeated, and they will not make it to the podium. In the meantime, update time. It's the 1-2 page playoff game. Kadriana Sahadak, Colton Lott, John Morris, Daniel Schmiemann.
And this is the draw for the tie. Kadriana's final stone slid a little bit deep. It's in the 4-foot, but it does not outcount the 2 stones belonging to Danielle and to John. And so an opportunity to get to the 4-foot for 3 and to go extras.
So the former Canadian junior champ out of Alberta with Kelsey Rock.
Mine's good. Mine's good.
John Morris head down the entire way, trying to drag it in there. A little bit more. And did he burn it?
He did, and he just said that I burnt it.
So, oh my goodness.
I don't know that she was getting quite there, but he called it. It is a gentleman's sport for a reason.
And that is not the way you want to end a game, but you're right. I don't know if it would have got there. I guess the silver lining is that they are still alive. It is the 1-2 page playoff game, but a huge congratulations to Kadriana Sahadak, Colton Lott. Good for them. Not only have they qualified for the upcoming trials, they are now right to the final. So John Morris and Daniel Schmiemann dropping back to the semifinal, and they'll face this tandem. All smiles under that mask, I'm sure. Brad Gushue and Carrie Einarson. So as we check the bracket, yes, that win, Sahadak, Lott, directly to the championship gold medal game tomorrow night. But unfortunately for Muyres Walker, they are finished. And there is your semifinal. Einarson, Gushue, Schmiemann, Morris, and that'll be tomorrow. Excited for our final day. It is tomorrow. We'll step aside and wrap up our coverage next.
The Home Hardware Canadian Mixed Doubles Championship is brought to you by OK Tire and BKT Tires. By Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like it. By Tim Hortons. Get your Tim's Run without the run. Order delivery today through the Tim Hortons app. And by Home Hardware. Here's how.
What a combination, what a team. As not only do they advance to the semifinal, they've qualified as well to the trials.
That's exciting.
Isn't that amazing? As the rookie Einarson has never played mixed doubles before, an outstanding showing in those trials come your way December 28th, the mixed doubles curling trials, and some great names on there. As we have 10 others that will still be determined. The venue and the host city also still to be determined, but some great names. And we'll see them again tomorrow. And it is the semifinal. Carrie Einarson, Brad Gushue will take on Daniel Schmiemann and John Morris, who is the Olympic gold medalist in Pyeongchang in this discipline back in 2018. And check the time. That is 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. Pacific. As it all started last Thursday, 35 teams. And now we are down to the final 3. It is the Home Hardware Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Championship from the Bubble in Calgary. Winsport Arena. Thank you for watching our coverage. Good night from Calgary.